Spending our money wisely, investing our time wisely is so critical in today's market. Let's look at a great way to do that. Hello and welcome to a discussion about video and how important it is as we approach the year and looking at our goals and objectives. The one thing I want to do today is to try to stress to you as a business owner, as a person trying to get their business further to the next level, is the importance of using video. This is a thing that has changed in the last few years to become a very prominent factor in all forms of marketing. So let's look at some of the facts and figures and how this might figure into your plan for the coming year. During the presentation here, you're going to hear from a lot of different sources as I kind of peruse the internet to try to come up with some valid numbers that we could all live with. ComScore is one that you see here, and I've given you some information. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but basically most of these references that I'm making are very common. You can find them on the internet anywhere, but they're polling facilities. There are people that are looking at the pulse of marketing right now as we look at it today and the changes that they take place. They're all valid and they all have some great information. So let's explore some of these things. Like ComScore, you're going to see quite often their numbers and what they reflect. Hey, here's a good one for you. The average internet viewer views 32 videos every month. And get this, if you read these specifications, 100 million users watch online videos every day. 100 million. Now here's a really good one for you. 64% of the people, and I'll make sure I get this right, 64% of the users are more likely to buy a product or a service when viewing the video. And of that, 95% retention of the information that they see and hear versus what they read in a text at 10%. So retention is extremely important for us. But are these quality viewers the ones that are going on giving us all these specifications? Well, Forbes says they are. In fact, executives are one of the best to look at, because 75% of the executives watch work-related videos, and 65% of them visit the marketing site, the website. And that's what we're trying to do, right? Drive traffic to your website. Now, Forbes also points out that 59% of executives would rather view the video than read. It's telling us something. Well, as this slide shows you, that the basic business has increased by 20 to 22%. But why is it that the national brands, only about 24% of the national brands are using video? Wonder why that is. Well, as it says, are you still not convinced? Well, let's read just real quickly together. But 2016 online video users are expected to rise to 1.5 billion. That's a lot. 1.5 billion. That means globally that online video traffic will be 55% of all consumer internet traffic. 55%. You know, video can be so much fun too, and it can be very engaging for someone to be able on the internet from across the country or really across the world to look and view your product and your services. It gives you a chance to establish a relationship and a rapport without making the trip and all the expense involved. Well, as we look at these 15 things that we really need to pay heed to, the first one is the biggest impact, I think. If you'll just look at what's up here, 89 million people in the United States are going to watch 1.2 billion online videos today. Only about 24% of the national brands are using online videos right now, in the market. And guess what's going to happen in 2016? video users, video viewers are going to double. 1.5 billion. This is probably no surprise to you, especially all the mobile phones and they're out there, especially in every group that I visit. But 50% of all mobile traffic is video, and up to 69% of that traffic in certain networks. Well, here's a stat that really will shock you, but in some cases really no surprise. In a fast-moving society that we currently operate in, that it's the average consumer, 2 seconds. If it doesn't load, if that video does not load, they're off, gone. So it pays to get a professional, and it pays to let someone set it up correctly. So when the consumer views the video, how do they share it? 46% Facebook, 40% using email, and I think it's 14% is shares it on Twitter. It's kind of interesting. Globally, by 2016, 50% or 55% of all online traffic will be video. When a person watches a video on the internet about a certain product or services that's being offered, they're a lot more likely to feel more comfortable about their purchase when they do watch the video. Now this one is interesting. They're 3 times more likely to view a video if you're a mobile user or a tablet user versus laptops or towers. I don't know why. I view videos on my tower all the time. Put your social media tabs and buttons on your videos. 36% better engagement that way. We're certainly going to see a growth in video. As you can see here, more than 1/3 of all online advertising will be video in the next 5 years. Well, according to this firm, 76% of the marketeers will plan on adding video to their sites, even more of a priority than putting Facebook or other things on there. Video's coming. 92% of mobile viewers share their video. Isn't that what we're all about when we're trying to promote our product or our services? Getting it out, getting it to people, communicating it, networking it, etc. That's pretty high number there. I just recently upgraded my daughter's phone, and the first thing that she asked for is make sure that it can transfer pictures and videos quickly. Tells you a lot there. Want to get some time for people to view your product videos? Look at this stat. 1 billion unique users visit YouTube each month and spend 4 billion hours. 4 billion hours watching video. Well, you've seen and heard a lot of numbers, and I hope it hadn't bored you to death with all of this, but all of it is to prove a point to you that, you know, your future is going to be in video. And if you want to get involved with your product more and promote it more, and you want that increased, it's real simple. Why ignore it? It's here, it's coming even more and more in the future. So in 2015, what are you going to do? Come to Creative Results and let us help you with your needs.